Welcome to this installment in the XSitePro tutorial series. It happens. Even the most detail-oriented among us occasionally forget things. But forgetting even seemingly innocuous details of your web publishing, like an image's alt tag or a page's description, can have serious repercussions in how your site ranks within the search engine listings. Also, aside from basic omissions, there's a world of difference between getting SEO right and ranking well, and getting it wrong, which means languishing at the bottom of the search engine results pile. The good news here is that it really doesn't matter if you don't know the first thing about search engine optimization. XSitePro does know about it, and with its built-in page analysis tool, it can help you not only optimize your page to rank well with the search engines, but also help you assess how readable it is, as well as its accessibility to those with vision impairments. Let's take a look. On the Web Pages tab, just select any page you'd like to check out, and then click the Page Analysis subtab. Wow, just look at all that info. Let's break it down using the SEO summary first. Here you see a list of the most prolific words that appear in the body of your page, the number of time each appears, its overall density, that is, the percentage of that word versus other words, and its density on the top 1/3 of the page, which carries more weight in the search engines. I can click View Detail to get an even more complete view, including the ability to see how well the page is optimized for any word I type in. Let's look at page components next. It can give you information like the size of textual content versus the size of your image content. It also provides the number of headings, images, and alt tags for those images. To make the page more accessible, I really should have an alt tag for each image, so it's clear I have some work to do here. Again, you can drill down for more info. The readability of your page is assessed using the Flesch Reading Ease and Flesch Kincaid grade level scales. Dense or technical content will obviously rank higher, in other words, will be more difficult to read. Don't feel compelled to completely dumb down your site, but do try to keep your target audience in mind. If the site is geared toward the average consumer, you'll likely want to pay more attention to these numbers. Also, bear in mind people's reading habits online. Your website's visitors are much more likely to skim your content quickly than if they're reading, say, a journal. So, if you want your visitors to actually take in your copy, better keep it nice and easy to digest. Note that here in Details, you also have a nice section that provides the word, sentence, paragraph count. And as you can see, our page is already wonderfully readable. You can see here that the accessibility section gives you a series of pass-fail grades as well as items you might want to check. Here in its detail dialog, because I have a table, it tells me to make sure I have appropriate headings for it to make life easier on those visually impaired users who are likely to read my site with a screen reader. This is a good tip to bear in mind when maximizing the accessibility of your site. Now, all this data about my page is interesting, but just how useful is it? What I need is a set of clear instructions that tell me exactly what I need to change in order to make the page better. That's not too much to ask, right? Actually, it's not. Take a look right here under Suggested Actions. For example, it tells me here that my main keyword should appear at least once in my description. It also says that my description is too short at under 20 characters. Let's quickly remedy these on the Page Settings tab. Oops, looks like I forgot to add a description entirely. That's not good. Okay, there we go. And notice that when I come back, those suggestions have disappeared. If I have the time, I should also put the keyword into a few of my alt tags. All images should have an alt tag, both for the sake of your page's SEO as well as its accessibility. While it's important not to stuff too many of your keywords into the page, having a page that's rich with strategically placed keywords is critical to search engine success. And using the suggestions made by XSitePro, You should be optimized for SEO, readability, and accessibility in just a few minutes per page.